Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How's it going?
It's good.
Good. All righty. So let's dive right in. So today we're just going to be talking about reports a little bit more like we were yesterday. It'll be quick. Just talking about having shared and saved reports in different places that you can actually save a report in the system. So here, this is where all of your saved reports are going to be. Once you've saved a report, so let's say we can go into opportunities here, and let's go to cross-sell here. And if we want to just see maybe monolines or something along those lines, we'll go here or cross-sell. I like monolines, it's just an easy one. You can come here, and then we will do any other filters. So if we want to just see monolines for personal, commercial, I'm just going to do all. And then I'm going to click apply here. So after I've gone into opportunities, and you pick whichever one. And again, you can save reports throughout the system. I just wanted to touch on opportunities because I feel like we don't talk about it enough during training. You select your filters, then you'll click settings here, and then you can click save as report. I'm going to put grade size training. And then click save. And then it'll save. Perfect. So now that I've saved that, I can then go back into reports down here at the bottom. I'll go into my saved reports. And then this is the report I just saved. So this is where it came from, the date and time. And then I can run it if I want to run it again. So download, I can move it, share, run, and then delete. If I wanted to run it again, which would be silly because I just did it, but down the road, if in a week or a month or whatever, I can just hit run. It'll tell me the last time it was ran. And then again, I can save it. So a reason why I think this is important to download these reports is once you download this, as an Excel CSV file, then you can come into engagement. And then from there, you can go into lists. And I'm moving a little fast, so if I'm going too fast, just stop me. But then you can go into file upload. And then you can save it like that. So you would name it whatever you'd want to name it. And then you can run a marketing campaign based off of just that list, which would be, just texting or email or whatever you want to do. And you could just send it that way. So that way you can kind of, and then in 6 months from now, you could run that report again, save that list, and then do another marketing campaign. So just a way to have some data as well as bridge it over into the engagement module in InsuredMine. So that is all I have today. Do we have any questions about that or about anything in particular?
Andy, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, this is Scott Gidby. We had sent you an email yesterday concerning the, I guess it's basically, the engagements I was working on, and I was seeing several of the same renewal. So I'm thinking, okay, I didn't know maybe it just duplicated itself or whether it's doing it for a reason that way.
So kind of walk me through so are you seeing it in your analytics?
Right, when I open my automation.
Okay.
And I go to my automation screen where it says policy renewal, I see like 3 of them come up. And they all kind of look the same, but there are some slight differences. And I'm not sure if I'll just need one of them with everything covered, or don't know why I have 3.
Yeah, do you mind sharing your screen?
Yeah, absolutely.
Look at this.
Let me share my screen with you. Let's see. And you can see, so we're here, right?
Okay,
with
perfect.
Automation. You're able to start seeing so far? Okay. once it opens, okay. So I have a policy renewal right here. This is when we created probably together when we were going through our steps in 318.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been working on some of the other ones, but here's another policy renewal. And here's another policy renewal. And there, it's like I got three of them in there. I'm going like, do I need all three? Do I need one to make sure it covers everything, you know?
That is okay. Let me look.
And two of them seem to be created at about the same time on 4 or 5. That's when I was starting to work on getting some of these updated and built into the system.
You know, okay.
You-
Same time.
4 or 5 are both on the same day at the same time, created 2 of them.
Yeah, and then you included. Okay, can you scroll
I don't want
down?
to delete anything in case it was important.
Yeah,
Right?
can you scroll down just a little bit?
Sure. Mhm.
Let me see.
And I looked at the more details. They have some slight differences,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know. I'm gonna just click on this and it'll kind of open up a little bit. This one here just kind of shows your policy needs and so forth. So on this one here, it doesn't show as much information. This just shows the sender number. So, and this
Yeah,
one says skip weekends, yes. This one says skip weekends, no. And I would rather skip the weekends. I
yeah.
don't want to really disturb people on weekends.
I don't believe because when you're tracking and policy renewal automation, even if there's multiple stages, they should all be tracked under one place. Okay. I would, if you could put a ticket into support, because I'm not sure why, or even
Why? Okay.
how you could create 3 automations. To be honest with you, you just click
Yeah.
create and then it's running. So
Okay.
I don't know if we go into one of them, do you know how many stages? Is it just one email?
I don't know.
Just,
Because I have it set up where it'll send out an email and send out a text.
yeah.
So, and then kind of
And
just
then-
pick like everything, you know, like what products, all the products, pick the product lines and everything. So it just says it triggers same day first stage triggers. I don't know how many triggers are set up. Let's see here.
it
Show the
should be
time.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stage 1 before 30 days. Yeah. So and skip the weekends. I would prefer to skip the week. I don't want to bother people weekends if possible.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I'll put in a ticket. The one other thing I somebody contacted me with this new, I think it's new policy. So I'm thinking when somebody renews their policy, or I go into Now Search my EMS and I renew a policy, it kind of sees it as a new policy. And of course, you can have new policies and you can have renewal policies. And the reason is that one of my customers sent me a text or email saying, why am I getting this? What new policy did I get? But it was just a renewal of his current progressive policy. So I'm assuming this new policy goes out whether or not it's a renewal of an old policy or it's a brand new policy.
And what you're using Now Certs as your AMS?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So I'm wondering, are there? I'm not as familiar with Now Certs as I.
No, I don't know. I don't know if they have one for renewed policy and it's strictly new policy. Because if that's the case, I got to go back and work the text a little bit to say thank you for either renewing your policy or purchasing a new policy. Because if there isn't 2 separate ones, I need to make sure I'll have this to do both.
Yeah.
So, and as long as I can edit it, then that's fine. I could probably edit the text to make it to do both. But I just didn't see where there was a separate new policy versus separate renewal policy.
Okay. Let me find out really quick.
Okay. And if not, I can, like I said, I can go in there and make sure the customer understands. Thank you for either renewing your policy or for buying and purchasing a new policy. And the only other thing, can I explain the situation while you're typing away?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I had a situation where I was going back and forth with support because I found sometimes some of the customers, when I would update them in Now Search, it wouldn't come across properly, even though I did the AMS sync up. So what I did is yesterday, I had 7 that I had to update in NowCert because they had renewed. Okay,
Mhm.
so I updated them and I sent it across. I did the sync.
Mhm.
5 of them updated, 2 did not. And that just blows my mind. I don't know why all 7 didn't update. So I'm going to probably have to send, if I don't see it updated this morning, I'll probably have to send in a support request with those 2 particular ones. Say, I'm not sure why. 5
That's
of them updated, but 2 of them did not.
yeah, I would recommend doing that.
Okay.
Because it could be in something in particular and how it's getting mapped. So
Right.
let's try to figure that out now.
That's what I was worried. Is there something really special about these 2 clients that I'm not understanding that I need to know going forward so that we
Mhm.
don't have a problem with this? But I will look this morning. I haven't looked at it yet to see if it renewed overnight. You know, like if it went through overnight run and it cleaned it up. But if it didn't, I'll have to follow up on it.
It still should do all 7 should do at the same time.
Same time. That's what I was thinking.
Unless there's something I'm not aware of like a very particular circumstance, and that way you'll just be aware of it. But I don't
Yes.
want going forward to every time you do this, be like, well,
Right.
it's like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
random.
wondering did it work or not work right? You know, so it's
Yeah.
kind of a little glitchy, some little things that are ongoing, you know, that maybe either it's the problem of the guy between the keyboard and the chair, my problem that I don't understand it, or just a little something that they need to correct on their side that caused that issue. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, I would put that in. And
Okay.
then also it will, so the first question we were just talking about
Yes.
it triggering a new policy renewal,
Mm-hmm.
it'll trigger the new policy automation. So yeah, just reword the text.
Reword it. Okay. Okay. He was like, his comment was funny. Hey, what did I buy? His
Wow,
comment
I
I'm
like
like,
that.
huh?
Hey,
What
what
do
did
you
I
mean?
get?
Then I said, "Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm going through a new program for a lot of my emails and automations and all." And I said, "Let me go back and research and see what happened." He was totally like, "What did I buy?"
That's funny. He's just hoping.
Yeah, it
Wow,
is.
I want to be like
He's
that.
he's a good customer, so he kind of did it on a tongue in cheek kind of thing. But
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was like, "Woo, okay, I got to look into this and see what's going on."
Yeah, so I would just reword that,
Okay.
and then put a ticket in with those 2 particulars that didn't come over. And if you
Yes.
want to include maybe the name or 2 of the names that did come over, or
Yes.
even if, yeah, and then also let them know about the 3 policy renewal automations.
You're right. Yeah. See, what can I just use one to do everything and then just delete the other 2
I
out
mean,
of there?
yeah. And to be honest, I mean, usually when you create an automation, it's just created. I've actually put in a request for people to be able to create multiple automations, but I've not heard back if that was an
Okay.
option. So I'm not sure if it's just showing 3, but it's just a glitch on the user interface, or if it's something on the back end. But they'll be able
Right.
to fix it.
Yeah. What I may try to do is get to the point where I can get a screenshot to show them what I'm
Yeah.
looking at. I may like maybe find these 2 where I see 2 of them with the same exact date and everything and say, why am I getting 2? Is it because one said yes to weekends and one said no? You know, it might be that
Yeah.
little simple difference. Might say, well, we have 2 different things that have to happen here. And I don't want to get them bombarded with a whole bunch of texts and emails and drive them crazy, you know. So
Yeah, no, exactly. Especially, yeah, right.
okay.
I never know. Yeah. So yeah,
I'll go and do that. I'll send a couple of different support tickets on that. Yep. Okay.
okay, awesome.
That's all I had on my side. I wanted to mention those
Yeah.
couple of things to see if you ever saw that before.
Okay, perfect. Well, good.
Okay.
And yeah, support should be in touch soon as well to help with that.
That sounds great.
All right. Yeah. So who else do we have on the call? We have Jennifer that I saw. Yeah. Hi, Jennifer. How's it going? Do you have any questions? No? How about anybody else on the call? New hires, any questions? No? Okay. Well, if no questions, then we can go ahead and wrap up, and then I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay. Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Okay. Thank you, Amanda. Bye.